If you really think about it, Elden Ring's combat system in its simplest form can be summarized into: you see an attack, dodge it. You see an opening, punish it. Well, what if you couldn't see at all? Hi boys, I'm Chris Kress, and today I'll be beating Elden Ring while fighting every boss I encounter completely blindfolded. Now before we start this run, I want to make it completely clear that I will only be blindfolding myself when engaging in combat. Let me explain. Fully blindfolded speedruns have been done before, and they're impressive as hell. However, they often rely on the chainsaw glitch to get them through nearly all the fights. With this video, I instead want to focus mainly on the combat and to explore just what it would be like to tackle all the various bosses with nothing but sound cues and my knowledge of the game to guide me. And to spice things up, this run will be done without using a shield, on top of region locking both myself and weapons. With all that said, let's get straight into it. Now to begin, I chose Confessor as my starting class, and the Lands Between Rune as the starting gift, before opening the chapel doors, completely unaware that I'd be starting my most masochistic run yet. Should I start with Prophet as he starts with a blindfold? Dude, that would have been so smart, man. Now, since we'll be doing this challenge region locked, this means that until we beat Godrick, we will not be able to leave Limgrave. Why'd I add this rule? Well, let's be honest here. Obliterating Margit with a +9 somber weapon is not that impressive, blindfolded or not. That being said, I immediately got to work trying to make the most of my limited resources, robbing any graves, trees, and chapels I could for anything valuable. And 40 minutes later, all that was left was to get a weapon, to which I chose the Bloodhound's Fang. I know. Very original. Anyways, the boss it drops from isn't exactly the tankiest, nor does it have the highest of poise. So surely, this shouldn't take too long. Right?
Alright, first boss fight. Let's do this.
Am I even in?
A few moments later.
Let's take a few steps forward. Okay, he should be there. Let's lock on. Oh! 2, 3. Oh no. Let's heal. I don't know where he is. Ah! Did I do any damage? I did some damage, guys. Let's go. Well, that's our first death. Roll. Ban! What did he do? Dude, I don't know what he's doing. To visualize what the fuck I'm going through, you just gotta close your eyes. Dude, I haven't. Fuck. I have an idea. Light load. I have an idea. Square off into quick square off. There we go. What? Get a heal, please. No! No! Get it. Riposte. What? Dude, why am I missing these ripostes? What's our... Dude, this is so frustrating, man. Okay, please. I just need to kill this boss. Walk forward a little bit. Yes. Hold it. Got a heal. Get a heal. Get a heal. Wait, is that it? Oh, let's go! I did it! Oh my god! Dude! I have been released from the prison. My fucking goodness. Give me that shit. Ah, yes. First boss fight of the run, and we already have 49 deaths. Yeah, maybe this run is harder than I think it is. Anyways, thoughts of impending doom aside, we'll get to that eventually. For now, we'll just casually assault this knight who's just minding his own business as he drops the Golden Vow Ash of War, which is a crazy good buff we'll be using for the rest of the run, before killing the Scarab nearby for a somber 1 and having Hugh upgrade our weapon to +2.
Whew. Alright. Finally. Margit. Let's see if we can do this.
Okay, what moves are he doing? Alright, I think it's pretty clear that the most logical thing to do right now is to stop throwing myself against a brick wall and instead come up with a plan. Screw that! Okay, plan it is. Now let me put you in my perspective. No, not like that. For one, due to my very average amount of hours in the game, I was still able to dodge certain attacks, such as the long winding bonk or the double daggers using sound alone. The real issue came from the attacks that either comboed into one another or just had no sound cues altogether, as I wouldn't be able to tell what move the boss did until I had already been hit by it. A good example of this would be the light attacks in Phase 2, which, if you could close your eyes in about 3, 2, 1... you can see what I mean. Fortunately though, we're still in early game, so the bosses aren't that tanky. Yet. This means all we really need is a few really hard-hitting attacks to take him down. And to do so, we can abuse these two scripted openings. This weird-ass levitating slam that we can bait out in the beginning, and of course a hammer slam in Phase 2. And yeah. I guess all that's left is to figure out the best string of attacks and not die. Preferably not in the most embarrassing way possible. 1, 2, 3, walk forward. Yes. 1, 2, okay. Okay, he did the big slam, right? Yes! No f***ing way I didn't. Oh! Yes! Okay. Yes! Get over up. How long is that? One hit, please. Yes! Hit it! Okay, heal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bro, that's so close. That's so close. Okay. Drink. Swap weapon. Drink this. Swap to this weapon. Lock on. Move forward. Yes. 2. Roll forward. Hit it. Yes. Hit it. Okay, get a heal. 1, 2, 3. Yes. What? Is that it? Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god! Next up, I'm gonna attempt to run through Stormvale blindfolded. And that's why you don't run through Stormvale blindfolded. But anyway, with Margit down, I then met up with Alex, who willingly gave me the Warrior Jar Shard, a talisman that boosts my skill damage. Why is he gone? I don't know. I didn't see what happened. Moving on, it was now time to challenge our very first demigod. Let's see how this goes. Okay.
What is he doing? Okay, heal. Okay, he did the weird axe lunge. Roll! Roll. Okay, hit. Again?
Alright, rough start. But hey, let's see what we're working with. For one, just like Margit, there are scripted moves we can punish at the start of each phase, being the Axe Lunge in phase 1, and of course the Horizontal Fire Breath in phase 2. That leaves everything in between. Lands between. I don't know why I said that. Aside from Stormcaller, that you can strafe if it doesn't kill you first, after quite a few deaths and reviewing footage, I figured out that what you want to do is keep your distance and simply wait for bro to open up his Yap Trap. This is cause Godrick's quicker, more close range attacks simply have no sound cue, and thus are extremely hard to dodge. Take a look.
What's he doing? What's he doing? I don't know what the hell that was.
And also, cause we want to bait out any vocals. This is cause whenever Godrick opens his mouth, we can narrow his moves down to either the Earthquake or the Axe Flurry, both of which can be punished. Let me show you. And yeah, from there, we'll try to drop Godrick at the start of phase 2 and
Okay, heavy.
hope nothing goes horribly wrong.
Okay, skill. Use it, use it. R1, please. Riposte. Yes! Get a drink. This should be it. What's he doing? What's he doing? I think I lost him. I got grabbed, didn't I?
God damn it.
Okay. Drink. Swab. Use this. Drink this. Go in. Okay. One, two. Okay. One, two. Roll. Roll. Okay, again. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes? Okay, let's go in. Yep. Run in. Please, get the riposte. Yes. Get it, get it. Please. Please, he should be low, right? Yeah! Yes! Let's fucking go, bro. Now that Godrick has finally been slain, as per the rules of this challenge, this means that we have officially unlocked Liurnia. Though before we went, I made sure to activate Godrick's Great Rune for later, and duped his Remembrance and Weeping to squeeze out as many runes as I could. Yeah, that HP bar is looking so much better. Now in Liurnia, we then set out to do the same thing we did in Limgrave, grabbing graves and collecting anything important. One of my favorite things to do here is to pop these balloons scattered all around the entire region, as they drop 3,000 runes a pop, which is crazy good for early game. But anyway, you might be wondering why I have a different weapon in hand. And well, that's because of our second region locked rule,
which states that weapons are also region locked, meaning we can only use weapons found in their own region. So see you later, Bloodhound's Fang. It was fun.
Also, since we'll be switching weapons a lot this run, I will mention now that I will be using cheats in order to make sure any weapon I pick up will have the same level as the highest upgraded weapon I had previously gotten. For example, if I upgrade my weapon normally to +2, the next weapon pickup will also be +2. Or if I had a +10 somber weapon, I can translate it to a +25 smithing weapon. This is simply to help integrate the region locked aspect more easily and to reduce tedium, so I hope you guys don't mind. But anyway, my original idea for Liurnia was to first get Ice Ryan heads to +4 and then kill this Knight's Cav right here for the skilled giant hunt. But then I thought to myself, do I really want to fight one of the most agile bosses in the entire game, blindfolded, with a short-ranged weapon? Yeah, I think a +12 Lucerne with Sword Dance will do just fine. Grab Bloodflame Blade because I can, and yeah, time for the Academy. Alright. Now, I'm hoping since Red Wolf has like a low HP pool, hopefully this is going to be easier than like Margit or something like that. Right? Okay, how the f do we do the script? Oh my god, this is so disorienting. Ow. Ow. So I think I know a possible strategy. Of course, there's like the multiple glint blades, but also there's like the sword, right? So if I hear the sword being conjured, I can roll it once, jump hit, right? Oh, roll that. Okay. Okay. One. Roll. Roll. I don't, I should be rolling. In my head, I'm always just looking out for like the sword spell, the like the sword ability. Whenever he uses the sword, he can use like one of like 4 or 3 things, but it really narrows it down for me. So yeah, that's my strategy for now. Okay, let's go. Drink blue flask. What the hell? Let's go, baby! Let's go! Ah, fastest main boss yet. Let's go, boys. Sheesh. Ah, okay. Okay, time for the hard part. RENNALA. Alright, before we do that, though, I'm gonna definitely cheese Moongrum off this, like, lift. Hello? Moongrum? Hello? Buddy? Buddy? Hello? Okay. This is honestly the single fight I've been dreading the most, if I'm being honest. I don't know, just wish me luck. Okay.
Alright. I deadass have 270 gigabytes of footage of this boss alone. So to save you time, and to save me the pain of remembering it all, let me break it all down in the best way I can. Now some of you might think this would be easy, given this fight is more sound-based than most. And well, a friend of mine thought this too, and once he tried it out for himself, let's just say he took back what he said. So what made this fight so terrible anyway? Well, for one, the singing isn't the only sound in the room. There is sound literally everywhere. And trust me, it gets headache-inducing real quick. Best part? There's nothing you can do about it. I tried. Second, if you thought simply locating one of the kids was hard enough, not only do you have to find 3 in a row, but sometimes they can be in the most unfortunate places. Like you could have the smallest wall between you and the singer, and you'll be walking in the same direction for 3 whole minutes, wondering why the hell isn't the sound getting any closer. Oh, and to top it all off, once you do get all 3, you barely have any time to somehow locate and damage RENNALA. So that's fun.
I'm not anywhere near her, am I?
By the way, I didn't even mention phase 2 yet, but okay, we get it. The fight was bad, but how did I beat it? First things first, I needed a better way to get through phase 1. Because as you just saw, our ones just weren't doing it. And to solve this, I tried many things. Jump attacks, Hoarfrost Stomp, Margit Shackle, don't ask, and eventually, any and all options from Liurnia didn't seem like they would work. But then I had an idea. The next day, I returned to Limgrave, take Irina's letter, and deliver it to her father Edgar. Then, I'd kill Leonine, progressing the quest. This leads to the death of Irina, which causes Edgar to go mad, and invade us in the Revenger's Shack in Liurnia, where we can kill him for his weapon, the goated Banished Knight Halberd with the spinning strikes as her war. And let me tell you, this was definitely worth the effort. Let me just turn that into a +12 real quick though. Not only does it turn you into a goddamn helicopter with massive reach, its FP cost is absolutely minuscule, allowing me to walk around with it for ages, on top of having the DPS to one-cycle RENNALA. And as icing on the cake, it can even deflect books, which is great for reducing chip damage. Also, for extra survivability, I also grabbed the Serpent God Curve Sword real quick, which has a passive that grants you healing every kill, even if it's just in your offhand. Alright. Now with the build created, we then needed a strategy. And to summarize, after hours of testing, here's what I came up with. Firstly, I'd run headfirst into the arena, right up until I begin to hear singing. That's when I'd employ these 2 strategies to locate the target. For one, I'd start shifting my camera left and right, or just start spinning it. Why am I doing this? Well, to demonstrate, I will soon play a clip of RENNALA dropping from her bubble. And I want you guys to close your eyes and tell me where she dropped. Ready? Go. It was directly behind you. Did you get it right? Basically, due to how stereo headphones work, which is by separating audio into left and right audio channels, this means that oftentimes it is impossible to differentiate between something directly in front or behind us, as both audio channels are equal. Shifting the camera will shift the direction of the sound and help confirm the location of the singer, so we don't end up walking in the exact opposite direction. Then, once we get close enough, the sound will finally be loud enough for us to tell that we're right next to the target, and we strike. As for the second strategy, it was to put the skill down and get hit every now and again. And hear me out. Basically, since the books always move in a straight line, this means that every time you get hit, there will always be at least one open path between you and the singer. This also means that every time you aren't hit, there's probably some obstacle blocking the way. Simply, if we get hit by a book, great, we refer back to strategy number 1. If we don't, we shift our position until we do get hit. And if that doesn't work, then the singer is probably in some really bad spot, like at the back of the arena, which is convenient for us since we could just hit the reset button instead of dealing with that headache. With that said, let's say hypothetically we do get all 3 singers. From there, we then have to immediately clench our cheeks and make a dash straight to where the hell we think she dropped, as we hope to God we made it in time to helicopter her to death. Also, if she just happens to drop really far away, or if you guess incorrectly, then you're just kinda cooked. Anyway, once we reach phase 2, we then pull out our pocket lucerne, yes it's always been there, and try our best to hopefully sword dance her to death. Yeah, the rules forbid blocking, so that's really all we can do. I guess on the bright side, she's really squishy and dies in only a few hits, but that's really a lot easier said than done.
Oh god, heal. Oh, I'm nearby. Okay, come on. Oh my god, not Bloodhound Knight. I don't know where the hell I am. All I know is that I must survive Bloodhound. Stop summoning! Oh no! Fuck. Bro, where was she? Oh my god, I'm so far away from her. Where's that bitch? You bitch. You fucking bitch. You. No, bro! No! Bro, what the f happened? What happened, man? No. No, that did not just happen, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god, that did not just happen. I was greedy as f, and you're saying I should have been more greedy? Bro, I'm on that master copium right now, bro. Bro, I'm going insane, bro. What the f? Where the fuck am I? I gotta go, guys. I can't do this anymore, bro. I can't believe I almost got it.
I'm not gonna lie. After rewatching that footage, as you could probably tell, I felt utterly defeated. At this point, I was 13 hours into this playthrough, and 7 of them was RENNALA. That night, I found myself unable to sleep. Thoughts racing through my head like, do I really want to do this? And why the hell did I make a rule against blocking? But mostly, the next day, I made up my mind. I wasn't gonna stop until I had finally slayed this lady once and for all. And so, for the next 9 hours, I decided to slam my head into a brick wall. Over and over and over. Until finally, this happened. Was this pure luck and I won only because RENNALA decided not to summon? Maybe. But did I just beat her blindfolded without a shield? Absolutely. This boss fight alone took me a total of 16 hours to finally beat. So if you found this entertaining, please drop a like and subscribe. This was actually torture.
Bobo! Bobo, I f***ing did it. Are you proud of me, Bobo? I did it, Bobo! Dudes, I f***ing did it. 180 deaths. Liurnia f***ing complete. Let's f***ing go, guys.
I love you. I love you so much.
Also, here's a picture of my cat Bobo. Look at him! Anyways, now that RENNALA's dead, our eternal suffering is finally over, and we can at last return to regular torture. Also, don't mind me killing Bernal. This will make sense later.
There we go.
With this, we now entered Caelid, and straight from the jump, I knew exactly which weapon I wanted. Something too big to be called a sword. Too massive, too thick, too heavy, and more like a heap of raw iron. Yeah, it was Guts' greatsword. And to upgrade this thing, I first looted Celia Crystal Tunnel, before asking this juvenile dragon to break a nearby statue.
Wait, are you stuck? Oh, he's not stuck. He's just stupid. Bro, what is this? Huh? Dude, does he have any fire breath attacks? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Thank you, buddy.
This allowed me to get my chunky sword up to plus 15,
These upgrades cost more than child support, man.
which I used to kill the Lion of Fort Gale with a skill Lion's Claw. Remember, boys, only weapons are region locked. This means I could still use the wet blade I got from Liurnia to give my weapon Frost. Actually, wait, why didn't I put Frost on my Lucerne for RENNALA? God damn it. Anyways, giant popsicle in hand, I then decided to challenge the putrid avatar below Fort Faroth for its absorbent amount of runes and damage negating tier, thinking it's just a stinky avatar. How bad could it be? Turns out, pretty bad. Apparently, avatars have several attacks with virtually zero sound cues. Have a listen. Which isn't great if every attack can near one-shot you. Moving on, I don't feel like making a montage for this thing, so just know that I actually spent 2 hours on this thing and died to it 112 times, which is actually the most deaths to a single boss so far, and that my strategy for beating it was the script that heavily relied on the boss spamming the butt slam, as it was one of the few things I could actually hear.
Yes! Foul foot, pickle, 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 pickle. Yes! Pickle, foul footed.
Finally, onto Radahn.
Is he there? Oh, he's there. Ow! What the f? What did he hit me with? Oh, he's hitting me with the arrows. Oh, it didn't despawn his arrows, great. Ouch. Ouch. Did I die? How the hell am I already in phase 2? That was actually an extremely good attempt for, like, first try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna assume it's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. No, it's still on me. What the f? Bruh, come on! Yeah, 5 is enough. He just decided to be an asshole. 1, 2, 3. What? Ouch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, but where the hell am I? What the fuck? He's gonna do that weird, like, starting charge thing? Yeah, he is. I got hit. Oh, I see. What? How did I get hit? What? What? Did I drift again? What the f... Ah yes, the biggest challenge so far. Locking onto Radahn. Yeah, I need to run 5. I need to run for 5 and then stop, turn around, and then run forward. Bruh. Alright. Wanna hear the walking sound? Okay. Torrent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Doesn't matter if we get hit. Take a heal. Turn around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Take a drink. Switch. Switch again. Lock on. Ouch. Oh, he did that like a jump, right? Oh my god. Okay, get a hit in. Okay, roll to the back. Okay, hit him. Again. Okay, good. Run the hell away. Yes. Did I hit him? Oh! Yes! Wait, foul foot, foul foot. Yeah! Bro, Torrent was a harder boss than Radahn, bro. What the hell? Dude, I see why people use Lion's Claw with this weapon. This is fucking busted, bro. I'm a beast? No, I just figured out how to run towards Radahn and then I spammed R2. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, aside from the random detours I was making, the fight itself was way easier than I imagined. But hey, I'm not complaining. Next up, we're headed for Volcano Manor. Why, you ask? Well, while I was recording this run, I also had you guys take this survey, you know, to iron out a few gray areas. And in it, you guys wanted to see Rykard beaten first, and that Gelmir is its own region, which is fine by me. Now obviously, we'll be using the Serpent Hunter for Rykard, but for Noble, I needed to get a bit creative. First, I looted this Scavenger Curve Sword near Grafted Scion, then I used it to kill this Bloodhound Knight in the manor for his claws. If you didn't know, claws shred Godskins. Also, since you guys voted roundtable items to be global, I grabbed an ash from Bernal's Bellbearing and slapped them on my claws, so that I could have cold build up on top of its innate bleed. And if that wasn't over preparing, I also grabbed the Wing Sword insignia from Liurnia and some sleep pods. Alright, we can make 3. Okay, Golden Vow. Run in. Throw this. Oh, is he not asleep? Oh, okay, thank God. Okay. One. What? Dude, not again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Just wreck him up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Come up. Is he dead? Oh, nice. Let's go.
Alright, I think I might have cooked a little too hard with this build. Totally didn't whiff the first try. But anyways, while making my way towards Rykard, I first made a left turn and opened up this imp statue for the somber 7 it was hiding, before yoinking the serpent hunter off this charred corpse. Don't worry mate, I'll be right back. From here, using the stones I found in Volcano Manor, as well as the 8 and 9 I grabbed while back in Dragon Barrow, I upgraded this bad boy to +9, more than doubling its base damage. With this, I was finally confident enough to face this massive Joe Blake. Wait, why is this a synonym of snake? Oh, Australians. Moving on. In phase 1, my plan was to use shield poke to get through this phase as fast as possible.
Am I locked onto it? Hopefully, right?
Because for those who don't know, for some apparent reason, whenever fighting Rykard, shield poking yields much higher DPS than regular R1s. Probably something to do with stamina. As for phase 2, I would then switch to two-handing my weapon and start spamming the full Ash of War, as it staggers the boss, dealing big damage. All in all, this boss surprisingly only managed to kill me twice. And because of that, I don't have enough footage to make a montage. So here's the full fight, I guess.
Until you hear the snake sound? Okay. Lock on. Block poke. Block poke. Oh, that's good. Regen stamp. Alright, poke. There we go. Alright, two hand. Walk forward. Skill. Follow up. What? Alright, there we go. Oh my god, I don't have the stamina, don't I? What the f is going? What the f is going on? Blue. Am I not hitting him? I am. Let me get a heal. Got a heal. Double heal. Blue. Okay. Ash of War. Okay, bro. I don't. What the f is going on right now? Oh, there we go. Easy. I don't know what the hell happened.
And with that, it was finally time for Altus. For this region, I decided to loot the caravan for the Great Stars and used it to kill the Sanguine Noble for one of my all-time favorite weapons, the Bloody Hellas, an underrated bleed weapon with a unique backwards dodge. The OGs of the channel know. That being said, one respec later and it's time to invade the capital. First up, Draconic, an absolute tank of a boss that makes me glad I have 40 vigor. Anyways, to beat this guy, I started off by always making sure I was right behind him before the fight began. This way, I could always get in a buff and hit him enough times to stagger before he could even swing once. From there, after a few deaths, I then figured out that if I managed to get off about 5 charged R2s at the very start of the fight, it could just straight up send the boss into phase 2. Using this knowledge, once entering this phase, I then begin to listen out for either the Horse Fire Breath or the Lightning casting moves. as unlike the regular melee attacks, they have distinct sound cues that I could use logic and internal timing to deal with. Let's take for example the fire breath. If I felt it was close by, I knew the combo would always end with a standing fire breath, but if I felt it was far away and the flame suddenly stopped, I'd get ready to time my dodge, because I know for a fact that boss loves doing this weird running slam to close distance. Same with the lightning cast. If I think I'm
RNG.
close, I might just keep wailing on him for more damage. But if I think I'm far, I dodge the strikes using sound alone. That being said, the moves that kill me the most were usually the melee attacks due to the lack of sound cue, with the most notable one being the Mega Slam in Phase 2. But anyway, after 9 deaths to Draconic, here's my final attempt.
Change. 1, 2. Wait, drink this first. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, 4, 5. Cool. Okay, I'm not next to them. Okay, I'm next to them. Oh, I dodged it. Fuck. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Okay. Okay, let's get a heal, What the fuck? What's going on? Get a heal. Get a heal, please. Did I do it? Oh, I did it. Let's go.
With that big boy now defeated, I then equipped the charged attack and stance break tier in preparation for the next fight, before realizing that I actually had enough endurance to wear RENNALA's armor.
Nice. I just realized I'm not using anything heavy like the greatsword or shit like that. I can wear armor, guys. This is amazing. Should have probably worn it before Draconic.
Moving on, entering the capital, I started looting anything I thought was valuable, such as the Sacred Webblade, Gravelstone Seal, Ritual Shield Talisman, and Starfist, as by the end of the game, some items get permanently lost due to being buried in ash. Which makes sense, I guess. Either way though, it was now time for Pissfrey, and oh man. Just take a listen.
Ow! What the hell did he do? Ouch. Okay, ow, dude. Ouch. Okay.
I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, this has got to be one of the messiest sound cues in the entire playthrough. It's like what I said about Margit's light magic, but crank that up to 100.
Okay, I have absolutely no clue what attacks he's doing, bro.
Until now, it was the lack of sound that killed me. This time, there was so much noise that I could barely keep up.
Oh my god, what is he doing? What? Get a heal.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, for once, I didn't feel like I figured out this fight at all. And so, I'm gonna be honest and say that besides baiting the axe throw at the start of the fight, I pretty much relied mostly on my weapon's power and sheer luck to carry me through this fight. So, here you go, I guess.
Okay. Run in. Lock on. Okay. Okay, break stance, come on. R1, break stance. Okay, never mind, there's no way I'm breaking his stance. Oh, I am! Let's go. Okay, heal. Blue. Oh wait, I just straight up killed him. Nice. How did that even happen?
For all the Godfrey fans out there, don't worry. The next time we meet, I'll need more than just luck. Foreshadowing aside, Morgott was up next. And for this fight, a friend of mine actually dared me to do it without using Margit's shackle. And let's just say, with only 2 deaths, I didn't really need it.
Lock on. Run in. Drink this. Let's go. One more. Okay, cool. No, where's my riposte? Ouch. Okay, get the hell out. Okay, try to get a fully charged heavy as well now. Oh, let's go. Poke. Poke again. Come on. Yes. Drink. Oh, is he dead? There we go. Morgott's down.
Let's be honest here. If bro wasn't so squishy, he'd probably be one of the scariest bosses of this run. Oh well, time for Mountaintops, I guess. Now, I'm gonna admit, all things considered, the past 3 regions ended up being much easier than I anticipated. Maybe it's because I compared them to RENNALA, but either way, part of this was in no doubt due to the absolutely stacked weapon options each region had to offer, especially against Morgott. Enter the Mountaintops. A desolate f***ing wasteland, where the ashes are mediocre at best, no smithing weapon that doesn't require farming, and rivers hasn't been good since patch 1.06. It seemed that for now, I was kinda stumped for ideas. And so, decided to settle for the cranial vessel stand for the time being, which was kinda trash since it dealt split fire damage, but screw it, we'll deal with it later. For now, let's see what we're working with.
First challenge we're gonna face, just getting to the fire. Oh, dude, how the how do I get to him? Okay, let's try this. What if we go in, call out torrent, walk forward, 1, 2, 3, 4, turn slightly, walk. Is he getting closer? Yeah. A bit too close, I'd say. Cool. He actually has pretty good sound cues. What the hell? I'm dead though. That's for sure. Oh! Wait, was I still on torrent? Oh.
First off, I'm never doing that again. Secondly, the Ritual Shield Talisman and Opaline Bubble Tier is a must-need this fight. And thirdly, can I just say that the Fire Giant alone has the single best sound cues in the entire run? Here, let me show you. I'm gonna play 2 clips of the Fire Giant attacking, and I want you to close your eyes and tell me which attacks you think he's doing. Ready? Go. If you guessed the big slam and the double stomp, you're completely right. Now back to what I was saying. Having at least some sort of idea of what the boss is doing at all times was truly a game changer. I could not imagine just how miserable this fight would have been if he had even one attack with no sound cues. That being said, simply staying alive isn't what wins you fights. Enter our first problem, locking on. Since the boss is a fair distance away from the fog wall and at an angle, locking on wasn't easy. I'd first have to come up with some sick script just to enter the fight, and even then, somehow be close enough to stick the lock on and hope that it's on the foot. To make things even worse, I didn't even have a way to quickly check if it worked. So to solve this, I had an idea that involved buying some throwing daggers from Caelid. And surprisingly, it worked. Simply do the exact same thing we did before, but now add a dagger throw. And if we hear this...
Oh, I'm hitting him.
Success! We now have a way to confirm our lock on. By the way, if you didn't catch that, here's what it sounds like by itself. Anyways, it was at this point I realized our major lack of damage. Like, we weren't even doing yellow damage. This looks miserable. And so, I then swapped to the Stormhawk Axe, which I found in Castle Sol. Apparently, for some obscure lore reason, there's like 4 in the game. But oh well, at least we're doing damage now. From here, we'd use our knowledge of scripted moves to our advantage. After using the dagger tech, I'd spam running attacks until I hear connection. Then, once we break his ankle, I'd know that I have a few seconds to wail on his leg before he rolls away, where I'd immediately chase after him with Torrent once I sensed it. From there, it's flame on, where I'd learned to distinguish between this fire effect and this fire effect. Using all this knowledge combined, I'd eventually managed to crack my way into phase 2. Oh my god! Oh my god, I managed to get into phase 2. No f***ing way. Let's go. Dude, it's possible. With all that said, this was only after multiple attempts where I'd already worked out the kinks and had things turn out well, as most attempts tend to end with the boss stalling long enough for me to run out of flask. Moving on, we still had one massive problem, and that was phase 2. After rewatching the footage playing on screen, it was clear to me that trying to fight normally was simply unrealistic. We needed a win condition, a Trojan horse, something that can single-handedly get us through the majority of phase 2. And with this, it was back to the drawing boards. This time, I opened up the duplicate safe and began testing some other weapons. My original idea being farming the prelates for the Thorned Whip and applying rot grease to it for the rot and bleed combo. It was definitely an idea, but before I fully committed to it, I decided to try out one last weapon. And well, wait, hold on. What the f? What in the living f? It does damage? This is insane. This is a breakthrough. Guys, oh my god. We found it. We found something, guys. Holy shit. Introducing the Zamor Curved Sword. A curved greatsword with the ability to summon an ice storm. Now, I was aware of this thing the first time I looked through the weapons in this region, but was hesitant as this weapon tends to rely on its frost buildup, a status the fire giant is known to be highly resistant to. Turns out, the frost buildup is so astronomically high that it doesn't even matter. The storm also has a large AoE and does considerably good damage, so much so that if we just spam it, it could get us through phase 2. So, yeah. After totally first trying the Ancient Hair of Zamor boss, we equipped the Warrior Jar Shard, and after 2 hours worth of attempts, here you go. On here. Drink. One, two, three, four. Got him. I thought I could use the horse in time. Nice dodge. Nice. Oh, phase 2. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What's this sound effect, bro? Did I do it? Did I do it? Let's go, dude! Let's go! Oh my god, dude! Look at that HP! Oh my god, let's fucking go, guys!
For making it this far into the video, here's another picture of Bobo. You're welcome. Anyways, as I ascended the big bowl, I was well aware of the fight to come and knew exactly what I wanted to use. This time, we're gonna do something a little different. Rather than picking a weapon, we'll be using a spell, and that being Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. A spell that, under the right circumstances, can vaporize, quite literally, anything. And for the fight ahead, you bet we're gonna need it. Also, because there's actually not a single weapon in Farum before Godskin that isn't a farm drop. Like, why? Anyways, before we enter the fight proper, I felt the need to juice up the spell as hard as I possibly could. This included beating Godfrey for the Godfrey Talisman, beating Gillica for the Ritual Sword Talisman, retrieving the Lightning Scorpion Charm, vanquishing Anastasia for the spell version of Golden Vow, ascending the Frenzied Tower for the Howl of Shabriri, grabbing the Erdtree Seal from Volcano Manor, and finally ended with finishing off this Erdtree Avatar for the Lightning Sharding Crack tier. From there, I then went collecting pots and Trina Lilies for sleep pots. Also, fun fact, at this point in the game, I got so desperate for larval tiers that I actually had to resort to beating up Mimic tier using the Ghost Flame Torch.
What the f am I doing with my life?
But anyway, with all this combined, I then equipped the Gravel Stone Cereal in my offhand for an even further buff to my damage, thinking that surely this was enough to carry me through the fight. Or so I thought.
So what we want to do is we want to use the sleep pot. We want to use the sleep pot. Sleep both of them, hopefully. And then we're going to drink Golden Vow, Howl of Shabriri, drink blue, and then Ancient Dragon Lightning Strike. Whatever. Okay. Okay. Jump in. Alright, I only have a few sleepy pots. Gotta make it count. Oh, I'm scared. Lock on. Sleep pot. Alright, well, we're gonna try downstairs. Run in. Throw it at the ground.
Sneaky beaky like.
Okay. What if I just tried anyway? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I didn't see both of them.
Alright, let's talk about it. My first instinct was to of course find a way to utilize my sleep pots. It's what immobilizes the bosses, why would you not? Well, for one, the Godskins had that problem of no sound cue until attack has already landed, making it hard to even track the guys. Not to mention they dodge, leaving me with no choice but to throw it on the ground as they approach me, which is no good for my glass cannon build, as I'd usually die trying. To make things even worse, for my strategy to even work, I needed everything to be done in a relatively short time frame, to make sure all the buffs were active. And so, to work out the kinks, and to stop wasting any further sleep pots, I then decided to open up the other save once more, and began testing, doing really goofy stuff, like sleep pot the ground when entering the fog wall, roll in one sleep pot, roll in twice sleep pot, ... etc. Trying to find at least some sort of pattern I could exploit for big damage. Lo and behold, after a full hour of testing, I managed to find absolutely nothing. These two goovers were simply far too erratic and unpredictable for any of the sleep pot placements to be consistent, which ultimately led to me abandoning using sleep pots entirely as I worked up another strategy. In the end, here's what I came up with. For those who don't know, there's this weird third entrance to the boss fight located at the bottom right of the arena. My strategy was to basically use all the buffs in front of the fog wall, and as soon as I enter the fight, immediately roll diagonally right twice and hug this pillar, as the distance gives me time to get off a few attacks and the pillar shields me from incoming fireballs. That's about it. From there, we just hope everything turns out well. Keyword, hope. Dude, I'ma be so for real. Though I knew about this spell's massive potential, I severely underestimated just how important positioning was in this fight. Sometimes you send out a bajillion lightning strikes just for all of them to somehow miss. Sometimes Noble just rushes at you first thing and you die immediately. Sometimes you manage to kill one but get shut down by the other. Sometimes you manage to kill both but you have to roll the dice a second time. And the list just goes on and on and on, with all the attempts having only one thing in common: your downfall, your failure. And I'm telling you, no matter how low the HP bar drops, you are nowhere near winning until it has completely reached 0. I knew for a fact I needed to roll a nat 20 to win this fight. What I didn't know was that I had to roll 20 of them in a row to even have a chance of beating these two fighters. This may have been only the second hardest boss fight in the entire run, but it was for sure the single most boring one, consisting of just hours upon hours of run to the fog wall, buff, die, repeat. Run to the fog wall, buff, die, repeat. RENNALA at least had some sort of strategy to it. Something you could do to put the odds in your favor. But here, there was nothing. All I could do was roll the dice and pray. What other option was there? Try to fight these guys normally without a shield? Yeah, right. I was in RNG hell. Also, shout out to these two dumbasses. If running all the way back to the fog wall wasn't tedious enough, I also had to quit out every single time just to make sure I don't get harassed while buffing. Thank God the Bandai logo no longer flashbangs you. So yeah, for 3 weeks of on and off streaming, I strapped myself to the chair. And every time, all I wanted to do was literally anything else. I'ma be real. I got so bored that at some point, I ended up listening to a whole ass podcast while fighting the boss while streaming. I don't even like podcasts. But at long last, if you smash your head into a wall long enough, that wall will crumble. And so I present to you Godskin Duo Blindfolded.
That's one somehow. Oh, that's two somehow. What? Okay, let's try to buff. Let's try to buff. Okay, okay. Did I do it? Did I do it? Oh! Let's go! Let's go, dude! Oh! Oh! Dude! I did it! Holy shit! Holy shit, I did it!
For those of you who are thinking, man, bro just got lucky. You're goddamn right I did. It only took me 175 deaths and 10 hours across 3 weeks to get lucky. But anyways, the next day, I was actually excited to get back to playing the game for once in 3 weeks. Who could have thought? And first on the list, Placidusax. Here, we take 2 quick deaths to figure out just how far we have to run before casting the spell, and yeah, that's about it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Vow. Okay, drink this first. Howl. Blue. Go in. Okay, run. Nice. You know what? After the monstrosity that was the Godskin Duo fight, I think I deserve that. Anyways, with the Dragon Lord's Remembrance now in hand, I then exchanged it for its Remembrance item, the Dragon Lord's Cragblade, the thing I intend to beat Maliketh with. But Chris, you had such an OP spell, why'd you switch? I don't know, man. I just kinda got bored of using ADLS. Plus, I've never used this weapon before, so this should be interesting. Anyways, the first few attempts with the Death Doggo went like any other, with me trying my best to figure out what the hell is going on, while getting wrecked by Garang's fast-paced moveset. You know, as you do. However, 30 minutes later, an idea crossed my mind. After a quick visit to Fextra and doing some on-screen maps, I managed to figure out that due to Garang's low stance value, using a combination of the stance break tier with the infinite poison tracking you get while using the skill, essentially turns you into a homing stance breaking missile. Meaning, all you need to do is spam L2, and the skill will do the rest of the work for you. Well, not exactly, but hey, I know you see the vision. Basically, what we want is to use the skill while the buff is active, and thus at the very start of the fight. Now, it takes 2 instances of the skill to stagger the boss, and about 4 to enter phase 2, meaning we simply have to land about 8-ish L2s to finish off the boss. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, for one, though our attacks cannot be interrupted, we aren't exactly... meaning we still have to somehow find time to heal and manage HP. The same goes with FP. One wrong move, and it's over, pal. For this reason, whenever we do get a stance break, instead of trying to do more damage, we want to use this downtime to replenish ourselves before continuing our rampage. But now, let's talk about the real danger, that being phase 2. And let me tell you, when that boy locks in, he does damage. You might think, oh, well isn't he squishy enough to be killed in only a few hits? And you'd be right. However, you gotta understand, this K9 can kill you way faster than you can kill it. So our best bet is to have some of our stance damage carry over from phase 1, so that we can stance break him immediately into phase 2. And from there, I don't know, I got nothing. Just make do with what you have, I guess. The full script should sorta go like this. Use our buffs before entering the fog wall, land 2 L2s, refresh self while the boss is down, enter phase 2, stance break him first thing, tap L2 because Maliketh gets up fast, and hopefully deal with the rest. Any deviation from the script and you're probably cooked. With all that said, after approximately 80 minutes of developing this strategy, here's the winning attempt. Oh wait. Go in. Go in. Drink. 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 Okay, there we go. It should be low, right? That should be it, right? Yes! Woo! Let's go! GG's. With Death Doggo done dealt with, we now set the capital ablaze, as only 3 bosses remain. My weapon of choice for this final act, the Star Fist we looted way back when. And my first target, Gideon Ofnir. Now, I'm not gonna lie, the mere thought of dealing with spell spam while blindfolded had me completely paranoid. I knew for a fact I absolutely had to beat this guy first try. Otherwise, God knows what horrors await me. To aid me in my quest, I eliminated poor Boggart for the skill Braggart's Roar, which I used to give my weapon Frost, before then killing the Guardian Golem boss in Limgrave for the Blue Dancer charm, and finally, harvesting the larval tear from the shape-shifting Rune Bear for the last respec of the run. My plan? Made the highest damaging build I could muster, disregarding defense. Wait. So, when he says affairs, fully charged heavy, wait for half a second, then 2 more. Okay. Don't use Braggart's Roar. Remember that, boys. And, yeah, good luck, have fun. Lock on. Buff.
It's a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne.
Whoops. I kind of fucked it up, but hey, he's dead. I'm happy about that. I ain't gonna lie, accidentally activating the skill and altering the charge attack really made me panic. But hey, we take those and we don't look back. Moving on, remember that rematch I promised you guys all the way back in Altus? Well, here we are. And for those of you wondering if I ever managed to figure out Godfrey's sound cues, Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's like a bug! Oh my god! Well, time for a break. Yep, back to pain. Wait, boys, I have an idea. Welcome back, great stars. Okay, I think I've had enough today, man. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's just start off with the things I can actually deal with, I guess. For one, the only moves I could actually consistently react to were the ones with more distinct sound cues, such as the dash away stomps and the scripted power-up shockwave thing he does once every phase. I could also dodge the scripted grab move at the start of phase 2, though it's very hard. It's a very slight pitter-patter sound. Here, let me higher the volume on that. And finally, another knowledge thingy I could use to my advantage is that in phase 2, the first time he roars, it's always an earthquake move. As for the second time, it's often a grab. Notice how I've mentioned phase 2 a lot? Well, that's because phase 1 was the main issue. Apart from what I've already mentioned, literally everything else was a problem. Stuff like the standing stomp and the axe slap had no sound cue, the giant crater explosion moves were something I've only ever avoided by strafing, and thus didn't know the dodge timing of, which is bad because that does heavy damage, and of course, we have the basic combos, which I recall comparing it to sensory overload. I stand by that statement, as most of the time, what ends up happening is I manage to dodge the first attack, but end up incorrectly guessing the follow-up, leading to me getting absolutely pimp-slapped over and over again. To make things worse, once I did get past this phase, it didn't really help that phase 2 is chock full of grabs that are just way more visual than auditory, plus it disconnects your lock-on. With all that said, what killed me the most was definitely the unrelenting aggression throughout the entire fight. Normally this would make for a very fun and engaging experience, but in our case, this led to me getting absolutely overwhelmed by damage, leading to frequent panic chugs that only prolonged the inevitable. It seemed that to win the fight, we had to somehow get our asses through phase 1, and from there, use phase 2's higher concentration of scripted openings to somehow win the fight. But anyway, the reason I'm telling you all this is because that night, after I ended the stream, I decided to once again log on to that testing save, experimenting on any possible ways to beat Godfrey. And after a bit, found a method that, in the stupidest way possible, completely trivializes phase 1. Listen to me closely. Whenever you know you are right next to the boss, as long as you keep strafing and let the boss bonk you every now and again, Godfrey will just let you hit him back. No, I am not joking. Go in. Lock on. Yellow. Red. Switch weapons. Drink this. Cool. Yeah, that's right. Right. Roll. Drink. Hit. Roll. Ouch. Okay. Here, drink. Roll. Yep. Roll. Yep. Drink. Roll.
Get up. Sit in. Drink. One. Oh, there we go. Lock on. 3 footsteps. There we go. Do it again. Roll. Hit him. Oh, grab me. This is rough. Get a drink. Oh, I'm grabbed again. Lock on. Drink. I'm grabbed again. That's cool. Drink. Lock on. Hit him. Roll. Hit him. Roll. Oh, I'm doing it. What the f? Hit him. I ran out of stamina. Fuck. No way! I fucking did it. Get.
This was the 5th attempt after turning on the stream that day. And it makes me feel stupid for dying to phase 1 for 4 hours straight the day before. But now's not the time to focus on the past. We've done it, boys. 1 boss left. Heads up, prepare for a massive information dump. Now where do I begin? I guess let's start off with Radahn. In the beginning, this guy was definitely a problem. One wrong move and this guy can put you in the ground fast. To beat him, it seemed like we needed to do the same thing we did with Hoarah and take full advantage of his scripted moves. Fortunately for us though, that's all this man is. Don't believe me? At the start of the fight, bro just stands there, aura forming. He thinks he's Piccolo or something. Sub 70% HP, stomp then jumps into the air before slamming down. Sub 40% HP, teleports backwards and does the triple rings attack. Now, since we have the power to consistently reach every threshold back to back, if we play our cards right, the scripted moves are practically the only thing we need to learn the dodge timings of. And so with this, after a few hours of getting my ass beat over and over again, I'd eventually managed to internalize all the dodge timings somewhat consistently. Okay, just lean to the side. Hit him. And while doing that, I also developed this fairly consistent script. It sorta goes like this. Run in, then after 4 seconds, immediately land 3 charged R2s. This causes the boss to do his first scripted move, which we can punish at any point to break his stance and get a riposte. Then, when he stands back up, we can sneak in 1 more charged R2, which should be enough damage to make bro go do his last scripted move. Don't whiff your dodges, and it should give you enough time to finish the fight. That said, if you do screw up at any point, simply use intuition to get through the rest of the fight. This script isn't all that strict, so you can get away with making a few small mistakes. Thank God, because we're gonna need it. This brings me to Elden Beast. I hate this space slug. Now, everyone knows that if you go to the back of the beast at the start of the fight, you can just wail on him, as a scripted move leaves him completely vulnerable, and with the iron balls and the stance brick tier, this is a guaranteed stagger. So this should be easy, right? Wrong. Turns out, navigating to Mr. Beast's back takes a lot more sight than one would realize. I just assumed that you could just run in a big ass circle and that would take care of it, but nope. I guess I just never really noticed how much sight plays a role in avoiding this move. But anyway, I knew for a fact that giving up this free attack window was simply not an option. It's one of the only few times the boss actually stays still, and is just way too good to pass up. And so, I tried a plethora of different tactics and lineups to try and get myself to the back of the beast. Unfortunately, I was left empty-handed every time. This got me thinking, did I even need to be behind it? Introducing the skill Endure. When used for about 2 seconds, this bad boy provides you with seemingly infinite poise and a 45% increase to damage negation. Using the skill, I proceeded to cook up the most f***ed up, diabolically complicated script I have ever come up with. Ready for some word vomit? Here goes. Once Radahn is down, immediately buff with Physic and Flame Grant Me Strength. Then, as soon as phase 2 begins, walk forward while counting to 4, where you want to stop and land 2 charged R2s. From there, walk diagonally left for 2 seconds before doing a sharp turn forward for another 2 seconds, where you then activate the skill, allowing you to poise through the flames and land 2 more charged heavies, which should stance break the boss, giving you enough time to land 3 more heavies and a riposte, before sneaking in 1 last R2 as he runs away and does the Elden Stars attack. Sounds f***ed up? Imagine trying to execute it. I kid you not, this shit was so fucking precise, it made me want to pull my own hair out. Miss the starting hits, you're screwed. Get the angle wrong, you're cooked. Miss the endure timing? What? You've got to be fucking kidding me. Let's just say, if you didn't get that stagger, you're better off restarting the fight. This made me feel like Victor Frankenstein after he made the monster. What have I done? What is this abomination I've created? Even if I do perfectly execute all that, I then most likely have to deal with the gastropod running away to do the ring attack, and then Elden stars after it lands. Now surely, after all this, bro has mercy on me and doesn't just spend the entirety of the rest of the fight running away and spamming projectiles. Right? Right? Oh yeah, I love RNG farming at the very last stretch of the fight. Fuck it. In conclusion, this final fight had it all. Red, requiring resourcefulness, memorization, execution, and of course, RNG. Two-hand going. What a way to end things. But anyways, after 8 hours of attempts and 125 deaths, here's the winning attempt, and I'll see you on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Die. What? What? Okay, there we go. I was so confused. Why couldn't I hit him? 1, 2. Drink. What? This is completely off script. I don't know what the hell's going on. What the f? Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. This is the most off script I have ever been. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. What the f? That shit's cursed, bro. One. Okay. Wait. 1, 2. Wait. No. There's where we 1, 2. Drink. Wait, did I do it? Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh, let's go, brother! Let's go! Oh my god! Holy shit, I did it. Oh my god, dude.
And with that, for now at least, this is where our journey ends. If you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. This took me a whole last month to record, 3 just to script and edit, and a small chunk of my lifespan. It means a lot more than you think, and I'd really appreciate that. Also, for those of you who are wondering, yes, I did intend to do Malenia, and actually already have a strategy in place for her, but never ended up getting to it because this video has taken me long enough. But, I guess if this video ever blows up, who knows? Maybe I'll make a sequel where I not only attempt Malenia, but tackle the DLC. Anyways, here's your final picture of Bobo, and thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great day.